Okay, we're going to go ahead and set this toilet, and so, you know, it's a brand new toilet. I got a brand new hose. When you're doing these things, it's best, by the time you need a new toilet, you need new stuff too, so put a new valve on too. So everything starts off fresh and new. Now just go ahead and set the toilet though. We're going to, you want to start off fresh. So this one happens to be an old cast iron kind, and the screws just go right in. So the screws are just sitting in there, they're hand tight, they just go in little ways. And it's just sitting there ready, totally cleaned up. I mean, it's pretty clean. I just scraped it, and it's ready to accept the toilet. Okay, so you want to have yours start, you know, just exactly like that, no matter what it looks like. That's the way it should look, nice and fresh and clean, no obstructions. Okay, and then we'll go to the next. Okay, when you use the wax rings, you want to get the ones that has reinforced wax rings, so it's that plastic neoprene. Okay, sometimes they just come with just wax. You don't want those ones. You want it like this, so that's actually designed to go into your hole. And it hooks to the toilet, and it goes down to the hole, so there's no issue at all. It's always designed. It literally fits. This thing here fits like that. It fits right into that hole there. So it has like a ledge, if you will. Okay? So you always want to get that kind. Like I said, you can get them anywhere you want, but this one just happens to be over at Home Depot. But you can get any kind you want, but you need to really get the ones that have the neoprene like that, so it works out great. Okay, no leaks ever. Not ever. It's always perfect. If it's cold at all, I mean literally there's a lot of places that are cold, and you might be doing this in the middle of winter. If it's cold at all, the wax does not want to melt good. Okay, so it won't form correctly and it won't seat correctly. You want to heat it up a little bit. Microwave's fine. You just want to put it in there for 15 seconds. Just check it. It should just be a little bit soft. Not real soft, but just not cold. Okay, you don't want it cold like a block of cheese because it won't form. Okay, so you just want to have a little bit softer. Okay, when you put on the wax ring, just put it on there. It'll stick by itself. Just press it on a little ways and center it so it centers over the hole. Okay, and once you got it centered and ready to go, it'll stay like that. Don't try to knock it off. Just bring it over. I'll walk it over and I'll set it right on top of those holes. Just want to walk it over and set it right on those bolt holes. Just look for the bolts. And there we go. Okay, so you can see it just centered right on the bolts. Okay. It's just sitting right there, and then once you got it where you want it, now you see it sitting on the wax a little bit. You just want to twist it a little bit, and that'll just seat the wax to the part. It's like there, I have 3 toilets going in here, so it's like that. And we saw it a second ago, all cleaned up. But anyway, so right now it's making a good connection. You just want to twist it around a little bit, and I'll show you that. So you see it's riding up a little bit on there. Okay, just want to give it a little bit of a twist and push down a little bit, and then all of a sudden you'll see it seated. It's going to be completely stable now. So you give it a little bit of twist and get a little bit of downward pressure. Okay, so anyway, once you got it all set on there, it's all tight as a drum, you just go ahead and silicone it. Leave the last 3 inches in the back. Don't silicone that, but silicone everything else. You want to leave the last bit. In case there's a leak with the wax ring, it'll come out the back. And nobody can see it from out here. When you're standing here looking at the toilet, you don't see it. But if you walk to the back, you can see a missing silicone right here, which is fine. That just allows water, if there ever is a leak, to leak out there first before it ruins your floor. This is concrete floor, so it shouldn't hurt anything, but if you have a wood floor, it would ruin the floor before you'd ever see it if you siliconed all the way around. So don't silicone all the way around, just leave the last couple inches in the back and silicone really tightly all the way around the toilet. And then, when it leaks, and if it leaks, it'll always leak out the back. You can see it and then fix it before it gets bad. Okay? But usually wax rings don't go bad. But if in case it does, then you know how. Alright, if you have any questions, put them down below and I'll answer them. Okay?